Once again, it was another busy year for weather across East Tennessee. Here's a recap of some of the more memorable events of 2022. We start January with a bang as we hit a record high of 77 degrees on the very first day of the year. But in typical East Tennessee fashion, we saw snow just 2 days later. Knoxville picked up 1 1/3 inches, while Gatlinburg and portions of the Smokies saw more than 8 inches. When it was all said and done, the month of January would finish with temperatures almost 2.5 degrees below average and with over 4 inches of snow, which is also more than average for the month. We didn't see much snow in February with only 1/10 of an inch recorded, but just like the past several years, February turned out to be a wet one as we finished the month with a 4-inch surplus in rainfall. A majority of that fell on the 22nd, which led to another round of February flooding. But before these rains came, we saw a few isolated brush fires in the Smokies and winds gusting over 90 miles per hour over the higher peaks on the 17th. March was a warm one, finishing more than 3.5 degrees above average, but that didn't stop us from seeing a rather substantial weekend snowstorm on the 12th, with even some thunder thrown in for good measure. Knoxville saw 6.5 inches of snow and totals near a foot in some spots across the plateau and into southeast Kentucky. Just over a little 2 weeks later, on the 30th, strong winds reared their ugly head once again, which led to another round of wildfires across the Smokies, including the Wears Valley region once again. After a quiet and slightly cooler April, May was a little more active, as it usually is, with a round of severe weather in southeast Kentucky on the 26th. Several tornado warnings were issued, but thankfully, no confirmed reports of damage. As the calendar turned to June, Mother Nature turned up the heat once again. Knoxville had 12 days of 90 degrees or higher, including 3 days that registered 96 degrees. The heat continued into July with 18 of the 31 days at 90 degrees or higher, which led to temperatures nearly 2 degrees above average for the entire month. Even with all the heat, there was a major flood event from the night of the 20th into the early morning hours of the 21st, where what seemed like endless lightning and rainfall poured onto portions of the area. One of the hardest hit areas was in the Powell community, where more than 7 inches of rain was recorded. The faucet seemed to shut off for August, September, and October as we finished each of these months with below average precipitation, even with slightly cooler than average temperatures. This trifecta of dry months led to an expansion in drought conditions, though, for most of the area, especially across the southern half of East Tennessee. We started to make up some ground in the drought conditions in November. In fact, we have seen enough rainfall over the past month and a half that we'll actually end 2022 with a surplus for the entire year. No matter what happens in 2023, we want to assure you that you can count on us. From the WATE 6 on Your Side Storm Team, I'm Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers.